Hello everyone, I am Harini. I am doing my project on a study on users' perception and adoption of the digital rupee, e-rupee retail in Tier 2 cities of Tamil Nadu under the guidance of Dr. S. Meena Kumari ma'am. So what is e-rupee? It is also known as digital rupee, which is a central bank digital currency, CBDC. It was introduced by RBI. It is a legal tender currency which holds the same value as physical currency. This is how CBDC looks like. That is, 1 rupee is equal to 1 e-rupee. So it is treated like a physical currency but in a digital form. How the CBDC works is that we can download the respective participating banks apps through which we can store and load money, as well as we can make transactions like person to person and person to merchant transactions. So how it differs from UPI is that UPI is a digital payment platform where banks act as intermediary for making transactions online, whereas CBDC do not need any intermediary as banks and have direct mechanisms through RBI. Why I chose this topic? What made me curious about digital rupee is that as we are all moving towards digital economy, and CBDC plays a significant role in promoting towards cashless economy. So it is a vital role to study on users' perception and adoption of digital rupee. For the study, the researchers have totally reviewed 40 articles, out of which 21 articles are selected, which includes 18 domestic and 3 international journals, including Scopus, EBSCO and UGC Catalyst. From the reviews, the researchers have found these research gaps. First one is that existing studies mainly focus on existing digital payment apps like UPI and internet banking. Then second one is that majority of research mainly focus on metropolitan cities. So there is a limited study on Tier 2 cities, especially in Tamil Nadu, regarding the users' perception and adoption of the digital rupee. So these are the objectives of the study. First one is to assess the level of awareness of digital rupee. Second one is to analyze the user's perception. Third is to examine the user's adoption of digital rupee. Fourth is to identify the factors influencing the acceptance and adoption. And finally, to offer most suitable suggestion based on the major findings of the study. So these are the findings for the study. The study constitute majority of respondents, that is 84.5% are young and educated respondents holding postgraduate degree, particularly to students, which represents that younger generation are more exposed to emerging digital financial technologies like the digital rupee. To meet the first objective, percentage analysis was used. From that, 40.5% is the primary source of awareness through social media, which shows the importance of digital platform to promote the new financial innovation. And that 54.8% of respondents possess a moderate level of awareness, which shows there is a need of conceptual clarity to the users about its features and benefits. Secondly, to analyze the user's perceptions, 28.6% of the respondents recognize the faster transaction as the major benefit. Then, 79.8% of the respondents prefer offline functionality, which shows the users value convenience and accessibility, particularly in areas with limited internet connectivity. Then third is that income strongly influences the confidence level, which shows the financial status majorly influences the user's perception to adopt the digital technology. Thirdly, to examine the user's readiness, the adoption of digital rupee is gradually increasing as the majority of respondents rank first as shopping and bill payments for the purpose of using digital rupee. Then majority of the respondents consider the key benefits like convenience followed by speed, improved transparency, while a few respondents are having concerns about security, merchant acceptance and technical issues, which shows barriers to wider adoption. Then positive perception strongly influences the adoption of digital rupee, while awareness has a limited influence on adoption. Then fourth is factors. Using factor analysis, the major four factors identified are trust, perceived usefulness, transparency and security, and ease of use. Among these factors, trust and future adoption shows the major significant factor for the acceptance and adoption of digital rupee. From these findings, the few suggestions are to conduct awareness programs and digital literacy workshops to educate the public about the features and benefits of digital rupee. Second is to expand and promote offline payment features, as majority of the respondents prefer the digital offline functionality for their adoption. Third is to motivate the merchants for the wider acceptance of digital rupee. And lastly, to provide cashbacks, discounts and rewards to encourage the users to adopt the digital rupee and to use regularly.